Hi Capricorns, thanks for joining me for the tarot scopes using my, these are both my decks. Well, I think this card wants to come out, huh? These are both my decks, Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and then we're going to pull a card from Beast Mistress Oracle card. Which are both my decks, and you can check out my website if you want to find out more about those. So what's going on for Capricorns in this month of July of 2017 for Capricorns? You know, you have the full moon is in your sign this month. I have to talk about that. But also, let's get some cards out here. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Wow, looks pretty sweet here, Cappies. Capricorn, everybody. Lots of people. Look how many court cards you have. You got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, who is a person too, not a court card, but a person, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So boy, you have a lot. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people, it sure seems like. Well, again, here, first of all, July 9th, that is the full moon in Capricorn. You get one full moon every year, and this is it. It's always going to be like in late June or July. It's always when the sun is in your opposite sign of Cancer. So we're going to your opposite sign of Cancer, then you have your full moon. So this is a time when things could really happen. Things come to culmination. It could be in July 8th in some locations, by the way, but July 8th or 9th. Anyways, check your local listings, I just heard. But anyways, yeah, so things come to culmination. But also when the moon is full, it's illuminating. The light shines on you, you know. So the light shines on you. It's not surprising all these people are around, you know. So people are drawn to you. They see you because there's like this light. You're luminous, you know. I'm hearing you're a luminary. You're luminous. But also, things in your life come to fullness, come to fruition, come to being solid, you know. So, and the Emperor there tells me that as well. I feel, you know, that, and it's number 4. It's like foundation, 4 and 4 rods. These are foundations. Well, and I'm thinking relating it to astrology, but I'm you know, it might not be if you're numerology, and it doesn't mean that. Whatever, it's meaning that to me in this moment because it's like the 4th house of the astrology, like your foundations, you know. Well, she sure is somebody important because she just flew right out of there, didn't she? Well, again, in these general readings, male, female, could be anything. But the air sign of the Queen of Swords, and isn't that funny? The Queen of Swords is on the cover of this Morgan Greer. By the way, this Morgan Greer is out because this is the deck that I'm using for the Lots of Love readings, specifically about love on Vimeo. Check it out if you want. You can find the links. But she hasn't shown, this has been here in every reading, and she hasn't popped out, so that's funny. But you know, it's funny, maybe the reason I even noted that or drove that in, maybe there's two women, you know. But anyways, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, talky, chatty, sociable, verbal communication. I feel like she has some news for you. And part of it is, like, you might be cutting ties with some people. And this one definitely feels that way. Or maybe she cut ties with this person. You know, for some of you, I'm getting that this is like somebody that you wanted to work with, maybe, like on a project, or wanted to... some of you might be selling a house. So maybe these are realtors that you wanted to list the house with, or a designer and a builder, you know, something like that. It could just be anything, though. But I feel like they were at one time sort of like a package deal, or maybe they were a married couple, even. Like at one time they were sort of a package deal, and you know, she's pretty cool, but he's kind of a... You know, you didn't really want to get into it because of him. And because I feel like she's like cutting that sword. You know, look at these swords all lined up. And she's just like, whatever was a stalemate here is going to be relieved. And it has to do with him not being in the picture, or him going. And the Aquarius is really standing out to me too. So he could be an Aquarius that may be relevant. We're not having any big events with Aquarius this month that I have marked down anyway. So this is good. Once this happens, it feels like she makes that tie, she makes that cut, and then bam, look at this. Everything's rolling, everything's happening. The Emperor comes in, and it's boom, boom, boom. It's all running right through. The Emperor is coming in to give you some kind of good thing, you know. The Emperor is somebody who has power and authority, but it's in a positive way that can change your situation for the positive. And it's going to be a victory for you. You're going to be triumphant. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be on top of the world. You're going to be chosen, picked. You know, if there's a competitive situation. A lot of times this is a job, and 4 rods is usually a move or has to do with your home and your family. But in a job situation, it could be maybe you're going to decide you're going to get a cool freelance gig and work from home. Maybe you're going to move to take a job. Maybe you're going to get a job closer to home that's more convenient for you to be around home. Maybe you want to move, but you don't have the money. You get a job, the better job, or the better financial opportunity, and therefore it gives you the money to buy the new house or to, you know, move to the nicer area, whatever you're trying to do. There's some pitfalls and setbacks. There's such a mix of all these people here. You're going to have to, it feels like I'm weeding through a lot of people here. Well, I am, you know, you are. And these people are in reverse too. This knight, and he's not bringing the money that he said he would or something. So there could be a disappointment, but just hang tight and hold on, because there's positive people coming forth also. And then one of the things is, because this is the Knight of Cups, this could be earlier in the month. This could be while we're still in water time. We're going to be in Cancer from the 1st through the 22nd. So it could be during the time of water. But this could also be another favorable person, a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This Knight of Pentacles, there's something about him, but I don't even want to, you know, I wouldn't worry about it 1 minute, because you do have that 6 of Rods. You do have that you're going to be victorious after all. So it's a favorable thing. It'll turn out to be favorable. Things that don't work out are just the universe doing the course correction thing. So don't set your sights too strong. Kind of like be open, you know, kind of be a little open to what could come in. The Emperor is kind of trumps all these guys, all these people. The Emperor is the man. He has the power and authority to make it happen, absolutely. For one thing, I think some of these, especially him, he's like just a shit talker, just to be honest, you know. He just talks a good game, but he really can't. He's more of a bullshitter than a doer. The Emperor is a doer. He can wave his, not his magic wand, but his, you know, his scepter or whatever. But I'm seeing him go like this, and like, you know, he makes the decision. Him putting that, they could be a judge. Could be a judge hitting the gavel, you know, case dismissed, or, you know, something like that. Could be like that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the animal totem for you guys. Again, if you want just a love reading, you can check out Vimeo. This month I'm using Morgan Greer. It's a lots of love. It focuses specifically on love. It's a 2-in-1 reading. You get 2 different readings in the same reading. I do it from a male and 2 different perspectives, so it's pretty cool. People like it. So check it out if you're wondering specifically about love. You can find that link in the eye in the sky above in the corner or below the video. And check out my website, because I have all sorts of stuff there too. It's, you know, there's a ton of stuff. But what's going on for Caps? I got it already. The squirrel. Squirrel is money to me. Every time I see a bunch of squirrels, I know I have money coming. Plentifulness, frolic and play. Planting seeds for future prosperity. Moving with balance, grace, and speed. Healing through grounding in the earth. Well, healing through grounding in the earth, you know, that's a good advice for Capricorns always, you know. Because we are earth signs, and we do need to have that grounding in the earth. Moving with balance, grace, and speed. Yeah, I kind of feel like these people are kind of coming at you, and you're going to have to discern, and you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to know who to believe and who not to believe, you know. I'm hearing that Kenny Rogers, I don't have my thing here to look it up, but you might want to look up that know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I forget the rest. That's all I really know. I don't have my thing here to look it up right now. I'll have to grab it, but that's what I'm hearing. So know who's good and who's not. You know, who's naughty and nice. Because Santa Claus is coming to town. Look, he's even got the long white beard and the red suit and the funky hat, right? Hey, I'll take some Santa Claus coming to town, right? Okay, Cappies. Hey, thanks you guys for everything you do. Thanks for tuning in and liking and sharing and commenting. And you can follow me on Facebook. I have links to that above and below too. I do post a weekly animal totem if you like these totem cards. If you want to find out about any of this stuff, decks, books I have, how to get a reading from me, check out my website through the eye in the sky or below. Thank you for everything you do, especially donating, because that keeps the readings for free. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and have a great month of July, and I'll speak to you soon.